You've now realized just how much respect and reciprocity go hand in hand. And with that mindset, it's also now allowed you, especially with this new moon in Leo, it's allowed you to see who was actually pouring into your cup and who was actually sowing good seeds and what type of fruit were they actually producing. See, you had a lot of people that loved your energy, okay? But I also feel like there was this nice nastiness behind them. It's like, I want to get in so that you can trust me. And then slowly, I will chip at your confidence. I will be cynical when it comes to your beliefs or to your desires. So that way you don't think that good people truly exist, or you believe that this is as good as it's going to get while I continue to pour out and get all of your nutrient resources. And that's how people thought. Okay, and once you got tired, once you caught peep to this cycle and you withdrew yourself from it, you really triggered that abandonment wound in other people. And it's like, now they're like, okay, you think you can do better without me, but let me show you how much more difficult your life can get. Okay, but you still continue to create distance between you and these people, because it's almost like you knew that they were acting out. You knew 123. You knew that they were lashing out. And see, now that there is such a big gap of separation, it's literally showed you just how different you and the people that you were around are. And there was a beautiful lesson that both of you had to learn. You had to learn self-love without self-sacrificing. They had to learn self-love with also being held accountable in 144. And because they did not learn that, this is now what has caused a separation, because they didn't do the work while you continue to do the work, so they got left behind. And a lot of these people are feeling left out and they're feeling lonely, but their pride will never tell you. Because they're so prideful, they will never come to you and they will never confess, but they're definitely feeling lonely. And I do feel like in this sense of loneliness, because they're being triggered and they don't know how to deal with their emotions or their unwillingness to acknowledge them, they've been kind of trying to throw evil eyes and jabs at you, because they shot themselves in the foot by being so quick and so eager to take from you and try to dim your light. And now that they are realizing that it was actually them that was causing static in your light, even though it was always bright, now it's shining the brightest. Clock it, okay? And this is a beautiful, bittersweet lesson that is having to be learned between these karmic energies and yourself, because they have now chose the path, which is staying in the past. And this is what makes them karmic, because they now have chose to stay in the past versus it being distorted of them not being sure of what path to choose. And now you're moving into your North Node. Congratulations, you passed the test. So as always, we trust your intuitions and know that I love you. Hit that like button, love and likes. Bye.